today I'm going to be in a new best to worst type of video. Well, actually I always go worst to best, but never mind, best to worst has a better ring to it. And today I'm going to be talking about the Avenger movies, which, you know, basically, obviously the Avengers, the first one, and then kind of like, you know, the ones with those characters leading up to them, and then that, you know, the second wave of them, and things like that. Because of course we have the new Avengers movie coming out very shortly, which I'm very excited about. So yes, I'm going to be telling you my least favourite to my favourite of the movies, but it was definitely very difficult because there's, well, apart from the first two, which I'm just a bit like meh about, I really love all the others, so it was definitely hard to put them in order, but I definitely love to know your thoughts on your order too, like your favourite and least favourite and stuff. So unfortunately the one at the bottom of the pile here is The Incredible Hulk, and I kind of feel bad for the Hulk. I've only seen this movie once and it was quite a long time ago, so I need to rewatch it, but it just wasn't the best. I didn't love it, and I just kind of was like, yeah, okay. And poor Hulk, we all know, hasn't then got a second movie or anything like the other ones have. So yeah, but I believe, was this the first one or was 2008? I don't know, was the Iron Man fit before? I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, I kind of feel bad for the Hulk and the fact that this movie is at the bottom of the pile, but I just don't really enjoy this one as much. It just can't compete with the others in my opinion. But anyway, that one's at the bottom. Sorry, Hulk, we'll put that one aside. So that's kind of my least favourite of the bunch. My second, you know, least favourite, I actually don't have with me. I own it and I just cannot find it. I don't know where I put it. And it's Iron Man 2. So let's just pretend Iron Man 2 is right here. Iron Man 2 for me, I loved Iron Man 1. I was like, yes, Iron Man is awesome. I loved Robert Downey Jr. But Iron Man 2, I was like, yeah, I don't think I'd really watch that one again, and if I was to show somebody a bunch of, you know, the Avengers movies, I think I'd just leave that one out. I don't feel like it added much to it. That's just my opinion personally. I just didn't really enjoy that one, honestly. So for me, that one was just a bit hit and miss, but I still enjoyed it because it was Iron Man, it had Robert Downey Jr., so I did prefer it to the Hulk, but I just didn't enjoy it too much. So now with those two aside, I will tell you that all the ones in the next running, I love, and it was really difficult to put them in order. So they are in my order of my least favourite to my favourite, but it was definitely hard, and they're all really high up there on, you know, movies that I really enjoy. So yes, it was tricky. The next one is Captain America, the First Avenger, the first Captain America movie. I really enjoyed this movie. When I first went to watch this movie, I was like, am I going to enjoy this one as much as the others? Because I'd seen Iron Man and Thor before this, and I did. I enjoyed it a lot, but obviously, as you can tell, I didn't enjoy it quite as much. But I did enjoy it heaps. It's a great movie. Captain America is a great hero. I just really loved this. It was great. So yeah, if you haven't seen the Captain America movies, you definitely should do that. This one was really great. I definitely liked the end of this one and how it set us up for, you know, the Avengers. The end of this one was great. So yeah, that's Captain America. So the next one on my list, I really, really love, and I feel like it's really low down on the list, but like I say, it's just because I really like them all. And it is Iron Man 3. I know a lot of people were kind of like, either really liked this one or didn't, but I really enjoyed this one, and it's one that I always feel like I want to go back and rewatch over and over again. But yeah, I thought it was great. I really loved it, and I definitely liked the end of this one, and I'm really looking forward to seeing where Iron Man is now in the new Avengers movie. I really love how they all set up for, you know, the Avengers, like the first kind of lot did, and now these new ones. But yeah, I love this one. I'm really glad that Iron Man got 3 movies. Are they going to make a new Iron Man movie? I can't remember. I don't think I've seen it on the list, you know, of the upcoming Marvel movie list. But yeah, anyway, I love Iron Man. So Iron Man 3, awesome. And then next I've got Iron Man. And so really I've gone through all the 3 Iron Man movies, and I do feel like they're low down, but I do love them. This one I feel like is my favourite of the 3. It's just a great movie. It's so much fun. I think this is maybe the first Avengers movie, sorry, that I watched. Well, the Marvel movies, but just for this, you know, because otherwise then we'd have to count many other movies if we're just doing Marvel movies. So yeah, anyway, Iron Man, great movie. Everybody kind of knows about Iron Man. Everyone loves Iron Man. This one is just so much fun and so funny, and Robert Downey Jr. is fantastic. Yeah, I love Iron Man. That's great. The next one I love, and that is Thor. This movie, I've seen it so many times. I watched this movie over and over and over again. I just loved the heck out of this movie when I first saw it. I love the whole fish out of water thing. I love Thor. He's my favourite superhero. So you'd think, well, yeah, it's still, you know, it's 4th on my list here. I had to figure that out, like, it's number 4. But yeah, I love this. If you haven't seen Thor, you need to watch it. This one is wonderful. The next one, though, just kind of beat Thor. I was surprised about how much I loved this. And it is Captain America and the Winter Soldier. This movie is awesome. This is my third, it's the third one on my list here. And yes, this is so good. I was so surprised. I kind of thought, yeah, I'm going to enjoy it. I'd heard great things about it though. And then I was like, wow, this movie, it was so awesome and so good. And Black Widow was in it quite a lot, and I really enjoyed her in this. And this movie was just so awesome. I was like, wow. I was surprised that it topped some of the movies that it did for me, but I just loved this movie. It was so fantastic and so much fun. And again, it left me dying for the new Avengers movie. I was like, yes, the end of these movies. Yeah, the end of Iron Man 3, the end of the Captain America 2, and the ending of Thor, we'll talk about later. And number 2 here in the running, I've got the Avengers. I mean, yeah, this movie's awesome. The Avengers movie is just so much fun. Seeing them all together, it's so funny though as well. It's action-packed, it's funny, and I don't know, it's just great. I just love it. I've watched this one obviously quite a few times, but I definitely need to rewatch it again before the new one, because it's just so exciting. I feel like the new one I'm going to even love more, so hopefully it won't disappoint me. But yeah, I feel like I'm going to love the new one more. But this movie, I mean, come on, we all know that this movie is really awesome, but it isn't my favourite, as you can tell, because it's second. So I'd be interested to know if this is any of yours favourites. My favourite one is, oh my gosh, I just knocked the pile down with this one, Thor: The Dark World. I loved this movie. I mean, you guys know I love the Thor movie. But this one, the ending to this one, I was like, oh my gosh. Oh gosh, I cannot wait for the new Avengers now, just even talking about the endings of these ones. The ending of this movie was so incredible. I loved this movie so much. This is one of my favourite movies. I just thought this movie was fantastic. I enjoyed it so much. And yeah, and I preferred it to the Avengers. I feel like not a lot of people will have that opinion, but I just love this one. I thought it was absolutely awesome. So yes, that is my best to worst of the movies that have the Avengers. So we've got Thor: The Dark World being my number 1, the Avengers being my number 2, Captain America: The Winter Soldier being number 3, Thor being number 4, Iron Man being number 5, Iron Man 3 being number 6, Captain America being number 7. I think maybe I've lost count here, I don't know. I think there's not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh yeah, okay, that's fine. Captain America being number 7, and Iron Man 2 being number 8, and The Incredible Hulk being number 9. Yeah, I thought I'd over budgeted there for numbers. I thought there was only 8, but there's 9. It's just because I'm obviously missing one of the DVDs. Yes, so these movies are awesome. If you haven't seen them, I definitely recommend checking them out. But like I say, if I had a friend who hadn't seen any of them, and I was like, yeah, you should watch them, I would just go ahead and say they should watch, well, just so if they weren't super bothered, I'd say watch Thor, Iron Man, Captain America, of course, and then go ahead and watch the Avengers after that, and then after that watch Thor 2, Captain America 2 and Iron Man 3, because, I don't know, that's what I would say. But then obviously they could always watch the other two if they wanted to, but I really like how they kind of have an order going on, that, like, after watching the Avengers, you can understand Iron Man 3, Captain America 2 and Thor 2 a lot more, because they kind of still have little segues mentioning the Avengers movie, which I really enjoyed. And of course, I am so excited for all the upcoming movies. And yeah, but let me know in the comments below your favourite and least favourite, or maybe your list least favourite to favourite. Let me know your thoughts. I'd definitely be interested to know, the differences on your list. But yeah, this is just my opinion. Thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys are so excited for the new Avengers movie as I am, and I will see you then. Thank you for watching. Goodbye!